guys, and welcome back to the Lazy Days podcast. Today I'm here with Harry and Matt. How we doing?
Hello. Good. How are you?
I'm all right, mate. Yeah, and we've got a special guest today as well. Look, our friend George is here today. How you doing, George?
Hi, I'm good, thanks. Thanks for having me on. How are you?
You're welcome. You're here to make up numbers today, and because we like you, and because we like you, of course.
Just a number man.
Nah, just a number, mate.
Just a number man.
There we go. Also, last day, I'll be wearing a hat for everyone who cares, which is none of you, because barbers are back
we'll
open
fresh
tomorrow.
trim soon.
Exactly. Very exciting. Right, what we got planned today is we are completely stealing an idea of a podcast we listen to in the week. And we are doing Would I Lie to You? I take it everyone's watched that here. We're all excited.
Yeah.
Oh, no,
we
Tim.
need to change the name of it. We need to change the name of it, Jake. Like,
Would I lie to you?
Will I lie to you?
Will I lie to you?
Would I lie to you? Would I say a truth to you? There you go.
Yeah, alright, that works.
Done.
Just call it the Bullshit Awards 2021.
Thank you, that's exciting. Right, for the premise of people who haven't watched the popular show, basically, Matt, we'll be saying either a lie or a truth, and you've got to work out whether or not we're lying or being truthful. Who wants to get started? Who's excited? Who wants to start?
I reckon you should start, Jake.
Oh,
Yeah, I reckon you
Set the tone, mate.
You
Set
know
the
what
tone.
you like with your
Yeah,
guys.
I reckon you've got some good ones out there.
Okay. I'm starting. You ready?
Born.
Everyone excited?
So?
Everyone ready? Okay.
I can't wait.
Of course, mate. I'm buzzing.
Is there any reward or souvenir that we get from this?
I will give you the Easter egg that you gave me last week
It's gonna get passed around.
because I haven't eaten it yet, so we'll have that as the reward for the winner. That's exciting.
I'm happy with that. Yeah.
Okay.
That's decent, actually.
Okay,
not me,
so
give
I'm starting.
whoever
Okay.
wins.
I once bumped into Sol Campbell at the airport.
Where was you going?
I was travelling to Spain,
What airport?
Luton.
What was Sol Campbell doing there?
What was Sol Campbell doing there? I don't know. He was
Did
just
you speak to him?
I didn't really speak to him because I didn't really know who he was. It was
What
I was
year
only
was this?
I was 5, so 2004, 2005. Yeah.
Is this
And-
do you remember bumping into him, or did you get told that you
No,
bumped into
it's
him?
it's something my dad tells me because my dad's got a picture with him.
Have you got a picture with him?
Oh, I didn't really know who he was, so I didn't really give a shit because I was only like 5. So I missed out on this opportunity, which is really
Oh, mate, you
annoying
miss
because
out.
obviously he's a legend. Well, I mean, he's an England legend and he's cool. I mean, George doesn't
Arsenal
like him. 'cause,
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
yeah. But yeah, I missed out on that opportunity annoyingly. But no, he wasn't with the team or anything. He was just vibing.
Maybe he's going to shag a leaf.
He might have been.
Maybe.
But yeah, so we just bumped into him there. Yeah, it was quite crazy actually.
Whereabouts in Spain was you going?
I was going to Costa del Sol, mate, with Dad, because
Yeah,
Dad
how
goes
long?
there all the time. Oh, we were going for like, well, I don't know, like a week or so. I was like 5, mate. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, I'm trying to get my FBI questions out.
Right, yeah.
What were you
What were you
wearing?
doing in the airport? Other than
What was I
waiting for
doing in the airport? I was 5, mate. I was waiting for it. I was waiting.
Where did you meet him though? Whereabouts in the airport did you meet him? Was it in like duty free or?
Yeah, because I know Luton mapped out. So
Where did I meet him? Oh, the duty free. Yeah, mate. Yeah.
Nixon's.
I was 5. I don't know. I haven't been back to Luton Airport since because we
Whereabouts
usually
in
go
the
to
duty free?
Stansted now.
It's changed.
Whereabouts in the duty free did you meet him?
I was literally 5. I don't know. I
The thing
literally
is with
don't
Luton,
know.
it's shit, innit? It's
Their duty
Well,
free is
they're like-
poor, man.
it is,
Oh, it's
yeah.
the shittest
Not
out
the
of all
best.
of them. To be fair, I quite like Stansted. If you've ever been there, that's quite a
Stansted's
decent
good.
duty free.
Yeah,
Stan's
that's
decent.
nice.
Yeah. Yeah. So it was only a
That's
brief
like Gatwick,
encounter
yeah.
because obviously, well, my dad quite liked Arsenal for a little bit, and then I converted him to a Charlton fan.
Okay.
So when he met Sol Campbell, he was gassed. I can't lie. And then obviously I was there, and I didn't really know who he was and didn't really care. But yeah, my dad got a picture with him, and my mum took it because they were together then. So that's exciting.
Oh, that's nice.
Vietnam flashbacks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. I'm gonna kick it
But
off.
it kicks me in the stomach because obviously I love my football now. So to actually met a
Yeah.
football player and not giving a shit,
I feel like you would have
yeah.
given a shit though, because you must have been a bit of a football fan.
No,
when you
because to be
started.
honest, I started watching Charlton in 2007, and before that, I was like an armchair, like, oh, let's watch Man United because they're really good. Like, I didn't care about football then, so
Relatable.
like, yeah.
Happens.
Truth.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
a
gonna
fucking
boring.
lie. You made that shit up.
So you've said
Ooh,
lie,
I'm
you've
gonna-
said truth.
I'm
Jordan,
going
what have you
truth
said?
as well. I think you're telling the truth.
That is a lie.
Oh, you
I
fucker.
knew it.
Bastard. You bastard.
Ashley Carter gave me that, and in fact, Ashley told me that he met Sol Campbell at the airport with his,
Bastard.
Oh.
with his dad.
I'm actually really happy for him there.
yeah. So
He would be the type
I
to meet
just-
Sol Campbell in the airport as well.
Like
There you
it
go.
sounded like a true story, which makes sense.
Yeah.
It didn't
There you
sound
go.
like a true story
Starting
at
it
all.
off with the dub
Costa
from
del
me.
Sol.
There you go,
Ah,
mate. When you said
bastard.
Spain, I panicked hard, and when you said whereabouts in Spain, I literally thought, shit, I know like 3 places in Spain.
Yeah.
One of them's Ibiza. I definitely didn't go there when I was 5.
what sold it to
and
me.
the other,
Got
I went
partying.
to say Malaga because I went there like 2 years ago with Amelia, and then I thought, nah, I went there 2 years ago. They won't believe that. So say Costa del Sol. But there you
Fair
go.
play.
It's a good shout, mate. That's a very good
There we
shout.
go. Starting off with a dub. Who
Right,
is
I won,
next?
I won.
Who wants
I
to go
won.
next?
Matt goes next because he won, I reckon.
Yeah.
Oh, bloody hell, alright. But
Well,
you don't
might
get a
be
point
the
for that, lads, because you guys failed as a team, collectively.
I didn't fail.
Oh, okay. So how do we win the egg?
How'd you win the
Yeah,
egg?
how does one person win an egg?
How does one person win
How
the
do
egg? Because they'll all be there'll be different people, won't it? So I've done it now, so I got
Oh,
a
I
point
see.
'cause
Right, so
won.
the scoring is because you sold it to us. You're technically
Yeah,
You technically
so
got
I'm
one for
1-0 up.
that.
Right,
That makes
okay.
sense. Okay.
Why don't you stop interrupting, Haz? Bloody hell.
Hey, back off.
Fucking rude, man.
Is it my
Go on,
go?
Matt.
My go, right?
Yeah.
I once walked home from school,
Lie.
completely wrong
You're
family,
lazy as fuck.
and realised. I only realised when we got to the car and it was just different. So this was like primary school.
So
How did you do this? Like, just start from the beginning.
What?
Well, have you never not like gone up and like hugged someone and thinking it's your mum, and it's just not from? Like,
How old
from
was
the
you,
back?
Matt?
17.
No, this was like primary school. I think year 4, so whatever age year 4 is.
So you nearly got kidnapped.
Not kidnapped, no. I was just trailing behind them, thinking it was my family.
So,
I've
but
never
surely
done
You know what
any-
your family looked like from the back.
Yeah, what made you think that they were your family?
Well, my mum had a distinctive trim, as in the bob.
But it wasn't your
and
mum.
it's like,
Your mum still has that trim.
no, but she has like the green she had a green anorak as well. And this woman just
It
completely
just
had the
seems
same-
too shit to be a lie. Like, it's
I know what you
shit,
mean.
isn't it? It's a
I
shit
know what you
story.
mean.
It's so shit. But,
So,
like, why would you lie
basically,
about
what happened is, you know where you used to walk from. You went? No, you didn't go bottom meadow. All of us did, didn't we?
that? Yeah.
So you know when you walk out the gates that go towards the park.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never used to go to the park because my mum was like, "Fucking get home, get that good girl on."
Care that fucking cute now.
So we never used to stop for the park, so I just followed. I was just behind, following this family, which I thought.
So
was
if you
my
never
family,
went
so-
to go, if you never ever went to the park, why would you walk the way to the park?
because my mum used to park up at Ottersbrook.
So you
So,
walked from
we were-
Bolton Meadow to Ottersbrook and didn't clock until you got to a car that it wasn't your family.
No.
I don't know
Hence
how you
what-
didn't clock. Did they not speak to you at all? Like, did your family not
No.
speak to you?
No, because it
just-
turns out, as I was walking behind them, I was walking in front of my family, if that makes sense. So it's not
So
like
was-
I went missing and mum's
You were
like
walking
screaming.
behind, but in front of them.
No,
Right,
behind that
okay, so
family,
this
in front
family-
of his
yeah.
family.
I was,
Oh.
yeah.
So,
So
did
I
they-
was
when you
ahead of
started
my
like going
family.
left with them, did they not go? Oh yeah, we're going this way.
No, because
know
you
where
don't go
you're going.
left. It's just one path, and everyone goes out. If you don't go to the park, you're going to the cars that are parked up at Ottersbrook. Isn't it?
Okay.
when
fine.
and how did you like realise that they're not actually your family?
Well, I told you when it got to the car. At that time, my mum had a black car, and the car was red.
was it?
It's
It completely
just-
turned around,
Yeah.
and that's when my mum did her iconic Matthew, and we were like a few cars up.
It's
And I was going
just
to mention, I was
shit,
going to
isn't it?
mention
It
it.
is a
You
bit
know,
shit, isn't it?
you know when we talked about the most embarrassing moments.
Yeah.
Hmm.
That's definitely one of them. But I was in year 4, so
I don't know.
you can't really
Fuck's sake,
expect
this
too
is
much
hard.
from me.
I
I'm
don't
gonna
know.
say.
I don't know what else to ask.
I'm gonna say a truth because it's so shit.
Oh man.
Like
Yeah, I see what you mean. But then it just sounds like a shit lie. It's like it sounds like a shit truth and a shit lie.
I wish it wasn't true.
He's trying to double bluff. Look
Mind
at that.
games.
Oh, I wish it wasn't true. I'm
Luckily, it was true.
gonna say it's true. I'm gonna counter that double bluff.
What are you saying, George?
Just to be different, I'm gonna say a lie. But I
See,
think
was
it's
gonna
true.
be a lie. I'm gonna stick with George on this and go for a lie as well.
Yeah, it's bullshit.
No
Come
shit.
on.
mate.
Mate, that was a long time to
Fucking
be
hell.
No
like
shit.
with a different family.
It was a very long time.
No, I've done it. I've done stuff like that before.
Just
Sure.
walked off with random
but
people.
like-
Went on holiday with fucking randoms.
Fucking
No.
Kevin McAllister over here.
Yeah.
Fuck's sake.
Love
Right,
it,
I'll
mate.
go next then if you want.
There you go, exciting.
Go for it. Take the wheel.
Right. I once threw a snowball into a crowd of people at school and it hit my old English teacher and he came up to me and gave me a 4 weeks detention.
Which English teacher?
Mr. Collins.
Oh, what a guy!
Oh, shout out.
I remember this.
What a man.
I remember this.
He weren't. He was an absolute bellend.
What? No.
Nah,
Yeah,
nah,
just
nah.
because he probably
did
was
not
to
like
you, but he used to
Nah.
love
You
us because we used to talk
You can't
football.
read and write, you spack.
Hey, I've got a B in English.
I've got an A.
To
Never
be fair, like he is a legend, but he could be a bit of a prick sometimes.
I feel like he'd take
He
that to
could
heart, and like, because he has that stature where he's like proper like hard man, he probably wouldn't have.
He
been too
thinks
happy
he's
about
like
it.
some Cockney geezer, isn't it?
Yeah.
He's from
When he
Buckingham.
gets back home, he's in like the mirror, like shadow boxing with a
Philly
picture.
he
shell.
came,
Philly shell.
he
Just
came
like-
up to me like how he kind of usually is, like looking a bit like a geezery and looking like he wants to have a laugh. But then I was like, "All right, sir," and then he just absolutely went on me and was like, "Oh," because this was just before. What was this? This was just before Christmas. So he was like, "I'll deal with you when we get back." And then when we got back, I got given detention.
For 4
to be fair.
weeks.
What year?
Yeah, he kept that grudge. Oh, I was in like year 9.
probably had
4
a
week
very,
detention.
very,
Was this
very bad
after schools or
Christmas.
lunchtimes?
This was after school detention.
For 4 weeks.
What I can imagine happened
No,
has
was
but-
it for
you hit
a full
him-
week or
you-
4 weeks?
It was for a full week.
Oh, full week. I thought you said
But
4. I was like, holy
I
shit.
didn't get the detention because my dad went into school to complain.
Oh shit.
So I got out.
That's elite.
You just can't shake off detention like that. You've just ruined that story.
No, I think
Oh
that's
man.
mad.
I think the reason you got that detention, bro, is you threw it. Probably had a rock in it. It like cut his head. He got a new Bic razor for Christmas, and he's like shaving it, and then he hits the scab,
Bic razor.
and he's bleeding, and he goes down his nice Christmas shirt on, and he's like,
That fucker Harry.
fucking Harry Wicks, he's gonna
Harry.
get it when I'm back.
I don't know, because I don't think Mr. Collins was that much of a prick. But then if he
No,
lobbed a
no.
snowball at his head, maybe he's different. I never did that. So.
Yeah.
Just wasn't a refreshing libation.
Oh,
Yeah.
classic.
Refreshing
I'm
libation.
gonna say it was a lie because I don't feel like he'd give you a week's detention for it. I think that's a bit
I'm
mad.
gonna say it's a lie.
I'm gonna back it. I don't think your dad would go in just over a snowball. To be honest, I'm gonna go lie.
Shout out Brian Collins as well.
It's true.
No
Oh.
way.
I knew I
Sold
had
us.
the small like inkling that it was true.
Yeah.
I
You know what, I rate
didn't
your dad
know.
for
Yeah,
that.
I just remember saying to my dad like I didn't do it, so he phoned up and like kind of got me out of it all.
That's mad.
What a result.
Yeah, but then I remember Mr. Mandel, because he was my tutor at the time. He was like, "You got to go and apologise to Mr. Collins." So I went down, got him out of his class to speak to him and apologise. But he was just being a right arsehole, so I just went, stuff your apology and walked away.
What? Haz was mad.
I couldn't stand him after that. I was like, I didn't mind him, but then, to be fair, I did launch a snowball at his head. So.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. I can see that.
Yeah, 1-0 everyone.
Oh, mate.
Yeah, well done.
Christ.
Livid.
Unbelievable.
Over to our guest host today, George Clark, for his first
boy.
contribution. There you go.
My first one is I once did a shit in an IKEA toilet only to find out that it was a display one.
Oh, fuck off. No
That's
chance.
mad.
Not buying
Was
that.
that the IKEA near Stadium MK?
Yeah.
Are you allowed
I
back
don't-
in?
I'm allowed back in because
How old
I was
was
rather
you?
young.
Oh,
I'm at
right.
7 from I think 6 or 7. No, that's too young. 7 or 8. Because my mum was like, you've been to the toilet on your own now, you can go, because she was right next to it. So I was like, oh, nice one. So I just went and wandered off. And then I was like, Mum, it wouldn't flush. I did it, and then it just wouldn't flush. And I was like, oh, well, this isn't good, is it? So I went, Mum, the toilet wouldn't flush. And she's like, that's fine. Because I guess in her mind, it's like, oh, I've just been in, like, the men's or something. And
Public
blocked or
toilet,
whatever.
yeah.
Yeah, but then, like, some IKEA worker came up to my mum and said, excuse me, your son's just done a poo in our, like,
So you
display
didn't
toilet."
wipe either?
No, no, there was no toilet paper. I Listen, you're 7 or 8.
That's when he sits there and he
Streets are
goes, "Where's the
sketchy."
loo roll?" Yeah. Oh no.
Yeah, when you're at age, it all comes out nicely. You've got a good balanced diet, so.
Thanks, mate.
Alright, Matt.
Yeah, Mum,
Oh,
I think
God, I don't know what to say for that.
she also had to
George,
replace the
that's
toilet.
fucking that's fucking hardcore, by the way.
So she had to replace the toilet?
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Yeah.
like, what do you have to do with the shit? Like, does your
'Cause
mum
they're like,
have
"Oh,
to clean it up?
They're like, we're not
Bag it
paid to
up.
clean up like the display toilets or whatever, so you're gonna have to pay for a new one, and it was like 450 quid for this massive toilet. And I was just like, she was
George
not
sat.
happy with me.
George sat on a throne and just
Yeah, just,
unleashed hell.
it could have been worse. I could have done it one of
Did
them,
your
like,
mum have to
2
clean it
grand
up
sofas.
then? Did your mum have to clean it up?
No, like I said, we didn't have to clean it. They just replaced it. They were like, oh, we're just gonna
That's
put it out back
mad.
and replace it.
That is
So-
They
mad.
said they've ever had anything like that before.
I can't. I mean, I wouldn't. I don't know. I imagine people have pooed in them toilets, especially kids. If an adult has, then they probably need to check themselves out. But yeah,
That's mad still. I really want it to be true because that's crazy, but
Did like no one see you?
well, no, because it was sort of like round. Like they put up like display rooms. So like they'll put up like a bed and then they'll put like a room around it.
Yeah, sometimes
how
it was
did
like
you
a
not
toilet
know?
ones, they'd like put it
Like
they put
bathroom
it like how
around
it
it.
is in an ensuite.
how did
yeah,
you
like
not
an
know it
ensuite.
was a display
I was 7.
room?
It was 7 or 8. I guess for me, I can't imagine at that age I'd have much experience in a public toilet. So if it looks like a bathroom, it kind of makes sense for me to go and like. Use the
George thought,
toilet.
"Oh, this is quite nice."
Lovely toilets here, aren't there?
I feel like this is too good to be true.
What's his
I-
plan? Oh, it's not real.
Yeah.
I desperately
It was-
want it to be true.
Yeah.
I
Desperately,
really want it to be true.
desperately
but I
want
don't
it to be
think
true.
George
I don't
will
think it
admit
is.
that right on the
And I'll
pod.
tell you for why. I don't think it's
Go on,
true. Partly because IKEA and Milton Keynes wasn't really. I don't think it was a thing. 2007, 2008.
I think you'd be
'cause I remember
surprised.
that. Yeah, well, I'm saying not true.
I can't remember when
so-
it was a
I
thing.
feel like it's been there forever.
Yeah, I feel like it's been there for
Nah, because you used to have to go to High Wycombe to get to the closest one.
I don't know. I don't really do trips to IKEA usually.
Is there an IKEA in Wickham?
Neither do I anymore.
No, you're not allowed. Yeah.
There is Has, because that's where your boy was born. So I think I'd know High Wycombe
is
more
it?
than you.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah.
Alright, fair enough. Oh, I really want to say true, but
No, it's not clear.
I feel like you're just baiting us out. I'm gonna say true.
I really want it to be true, so I'm saying true. Even though I think it's a lie, I'm saying true because I really want it to be true.
I think it's a lie.
It is a big fat stinky lie.
Oh,
you bastard.
I just find
no,
out
it's
when
too
the
good.
IKEA was open.
Knew it was too good to be true.
I thought I messed up when
Yeah,
I
you
said 6
probably
or 7
Googled
and then changed it to 7 or 8. I was like, oh,
I did think that.
Yeah.
But then to be
Oh,
fair,
I didn't even notice that
did you not?
I didn't even
no,
notice
I
it,
heard
no.
him say
Buzzing.
that.
because I would have
What a
fucking
result.
picked up on that and I would have said a lie.
listen, that
Fucker.
sounds like a score on the board to me. It's great news.
That is mad. That is a good lie, you know. That is a good lie.
I kind of wish it was true as well. That'd be a great story.
I know, that is hilarious if it was true. Imagine.
Right.
Oh, it's back to me, innit?
2005.
See?
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Right, it's back to me, innit?
Yeah, man.
Okay. When I was younger, I can go into ages if you need me to. I met a Cheltenham player in the away stands toilet at a match at Fleetwood away and asked for his shirt while he was going for a piss.
How old was you?
10.
Okay.
Fleetwood
You stood next to
away.
him at the urinal?
I went into the toilet to go for a piss. It was like 10 minutes before the game. Like literally like 2:50 I think it was.
Why was he in that toilet then? Surely they have their own toilet.
Mate, it's League One football. And he was on the pitch warming up, and the away stand it's just Fleetwood's ground's a shithole, right? It's so small, and the actual advertising billboards are like right up against the fucking goal net, basically. Like it's an absolute shithole, and the stand is so close to the pitch. And it's not like when you go to Chelsea or whatever, it's not tiered. It's literally like 3,000 seats just back. And I went to the toilet, and he must have leaped the advertising boards. He's called Josh McGuinness. Okay, he now plays for Hull, striker for Hull City.
Name.
Done his research.
And he's jumped the advertising billboards because they're literally right next to it's there. Like everything is so close proximity. He obviously didn't have enough time to go back in and then come back out. So he's jumped the advertising billboards. And he's just gone for a piss. And I'm stood there and I'm thinking, who's this full kit wanker? Like, what? I turn around, I'm like, oh, I'm like that.
Yeah.
What the hell? Like, that's like one of my idols, like Cheltenham player, stood right next to me. And I just, starstruck me. I was like, could I have your shirt after the game? While he's like holding his knob going for a piss. And he was like, players aren't allowed to give shirts out because we don't get them back. And I was like, right, okay. So I got denied a shirt, which was devastating. But that is actually a true fact. When you're in the lower leagues, they don't get new shirts all the time. They get rewashed and shit.
Really?
So you don't get new shirts. So they were like, I can't give it to you because it's not the last game of the season. I was like, oh. I was fuming. I was like, I've just asked him while he's going for a piss. He might.
10 minutes before kickoff, you've asked for his shirt though. So even then, he'd have
after the game. I asked for it after the game. I was like, oh, after the game, can I have your shirt?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, right. Okay.
And he said no. I was fuming, but I was like, I did ask him while he was going for a piss, like, and that's probably not the main thing on his mind. But yeah, it was
damn,
quite an experience. It's the first rejection I ever got in my life. That was
gutted, mate.
Many to follow, mate.
What was the score?
What was the score in the Fleetwood game? We won at 2-0.
So did you say that was your first game?
George,
are you googling the scores? Well, I think we won 2-0. I can't remember.
I'm gonna go.
As I was 10, it was a long fucking time.
I'm gonna say that's a big fat stinking lie, bro.
Okay, what are you saying?
Jake, was that like your first football game you've been to?
No. My first ever football game was Cheltenham versus Everton in 2007.
When was that?
The first Cheltenham game?
Yeah.
2007 was my first Cheltenham game.
When did you say that you was like a big Cheltenham fan?
Probably like 2009 onwards. But I first started going when I was 2007 because my granddad used to take me there.
And when was this game?
The Fleetwood game, like 2010, 2011. It was around that period. I was only about 11 or 12, so
Man.
10, 11, 12. Yeah. I don't know the age specifically, but I was very young compared to what I am. And obviously now, if there was a Cheltenham player next to me, I wouldn't ask for his shirt while he's going for a piss. Do you know what I mean? It's a bit weird from me, but I was just gassed to be next to him. And the striker's name, if you want to fact check it, Josh McGuinness, and he did play for us. So
he plays for Hull now, doesn't he?
Plays for Hull City, yeah. He's shit. He's not even that good. And I didn't even like him when he played for us. I just got gassed because he was next to me. I was like, holy shit.
Lie.
What are you saying, George?
I'm saying
George
lie.
said lie.
I'll join you both with a lie then.
It is the truth.
Oh man.
I got so gassed. And he was stood there trying to go for a piss. I was like, Josh, can I have your shirt? But after the game, he was like, no. What the hell? So embarrassing.
Oh, yeah.
So embarrassing.
We've been
so
hoodwinked.
embarrassing.
We've been rumbled.
It was so embarrassing. After it, I just got like during that game, I just got like secondhand embarrassment over myself. I was like, I can't believe I asked that. I was like, what is wrong with me? But yeah,
Well
not
done.
good. Thank you.
Good work.
There you go.
Go
It
on,
does because it's so fucking embarrassing. It does seem fake.
Yeah, I thought that was too good as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, no.
I thought you'd like done your kind of research to back up your lie as well.
No, the research is horrific. I don't even think we played Fleetwood when I was 11. I think it might have been I was a bit older. I think it might have been 13 or something. I don't think we played Fleetwood back in 2011. Or maybe we did. I don't know.
Wouldn't have a clue. Wouldn't have a clue.
No, you probably didn't even know Fleetwood was a team, mate. So there you go.
Prem privileges.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't have to worry about that shit.
No, you don't. Although you do miss out going to Fleetwood's ground.
Sounds
I
great.
don't know. It might get there in like the FA Cup or something.
True.
Maybe.
Yeah.
True. Save your
Go
money.
on, Matt.
Don't go. Yeah.
Alright, so I was once approached by a Hollister worker and asked
Lie,
for a job.
lie.
I was asked for a job on account of my lovely hair, in which I quote, at which was a time was curtains.
How old was
Oh, no, Curtains boy. He was. I can even
Don't-
say
don't
his
give it him,
age.
don't give
No,
it
I
him.
can see his age. I can see it because
Yeah, Matt. How old was you?
yeah.
I would
know
have
his
been.
age.
Well, I'll tell you a backstory. I didn't.
No, how old
get,
was you?
I would have been 16.
Yeah, I was going to say
Fresh in
16 or
college.
17.
Oh,
I was
mate,
going to say
I'm already
16,
sold.
16 or 17, but I'm going to go 16 because I can tell you why. What's it? I applied online and I put my age in, and you know it would be 16 to 16 to get a normal like any job. You can start working
Yeah.
at 16. Just didn't let me like. I was 16 at the time. I applied online because they give you his card and everything, and yeah, I applied online. It just didn't let me do it. Just let me do it. So yeah.
You were
Yeah,
approached
so-
in person, but you applied online.
No, I'll tell you what happened. I was after college, you'd go back to the centre and get the main bus which takes you home. So I was with Iggy because I went to college with Iggy and my mate Ethan and Big Nick, who was from Lithuania. And it was really funny because these two girls came up to me and Ethan. They gave you this little card, which goes apply online for this. So we're all in a group. Me and Ethan here, Iggy and Nick here. They say to me and Ethan, "You guys would be great. Would you like a job? You like apply online, take this card."
Racist.
I know, man.
Well,
Free
yeah.
my guy Iggy.
And then she said to me, "By the way, I love your hair," which is at the time it was curtains, but I never
That's
knew.
what all the cheekers say to me as
It
well.
was
I love
it
your
was
hair.
it was it was like a
Me too,
90s curtain, so it was like a bob at the back. I never knew
Right,
that,
okay.
but she said she liked it.
You got gassed as well, didn't you?
And yeah, so I went online. I remember going home. Like, oh my fucking god, Hollister just asked me if I wanted a job. These lovely, sweet ladies coming up to me, blonde hair with the Miley Cyrus fucking pie in the USA, crotch jean shorts, whatever that you want to call them. It applied online. It was like, oh yeah, you're not old enough. And I gassed it up so much to my college group that I bloody went to just a Milton Keynes and cut about and a shirt and trousers and a dinner jacket. You know that? What's it? The beige jacket. Cut about
Oh no.
No way.
Yeah.
You think you're sick, don't you now?
Mm.
I think
sold.
it's a lie just because you're. I'm more Hollister material. I think. So I think you're a liar. I don't know. I just don't think. Why would they just randomly go? I think you fit the bill, and you've like just come out of
Because
college.
they were, I mean, I wasn't the first person that he asked, and I definitely wasn't the last.
You didn't even have your beard gang back then. You were fresh face
Yeah,
boy.
I was a
Yeah, you
fresh-faced
was, like,
demon,
young
man. I was a
looker.
young stallion.
I'm gonna say true. You know.
You
Yeah,
know.
I'm gonna say true.
Yeah.
What does yeah mean?
True.
Yeah, it's
True.
actually true.
Yeah, I thought. Yeah.
Fucking hell. We've got a model in the mist.
Fucking hell, he's a model.
Not a model.
That's why he's gas.
Oh,
He's
Matt's a model. Oh my god.
Everyone knows you have to be good looking to work at Hollister.
Look, he's gassed. Oh no.
Go into Hollister, you'll never find some stupid.
Behave yourself.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Yeah.
Oh, you
So,
have to be good looking.
I was
to
gassed.
work at Hollister.
I was gassed.
Go.
They just
And
wanted you
then
to
my
fold
mate
the
was
clothes,
like, "Oh
mate.
yeah,
Yeah, and
it's gonna be." I was gonna fold this clothes so well as well. I missed out.
They found out though that you needed basic maths though on the cash registers, and they thought, "Man, he can't."
I had basic maths. At that time, I actually had a D in maths. But later, the more I took my GCSE, because I just at college I just gave up with it and went to sleep. You had to do it at like 9 o'clock in the morning. I
Sounds
just
like
went
me,
to
Matt.
sleep. So I got an E
Lord
after
above.
that,
Oh, that's
and I got a
class,
U
that.
because I never did it.
Nice, I like that.
Weird flex.
I like that a lot. If I ever need you for modelling work, I'll give you a shout.
Not a model, bro.
You're so
We need
humble.
a model for the podcast.
Yeah, you're so humble.
For Lazy D merch coming
Yeah.
2022.
Right,
Right,
let's
I'll go next then. Right. I need to choose what one I want. Hang on.
Choose which lie he wants. Let's go.
Yeah. Right. I once met Youngblood at a concert back in 2017 before he was big, and just started chatting to him and like had a drink with him.
Who is Youngblood? Why have I heard that?
He's like massive now.
He's kind of big. He's
He's
recently.
Oh, he did that song with KSI. Yeah.
He's the one that looks
Yeah.
like I'm Alex.
It's not my sort of. I don't think he looks like I'm Alex at all. Actually, he's got that puffy
No.
red hair.
He's
doesn't
very
he?
punky looking.
Yeah,
like, wears
it's
makeup
not.
and stuff
It's
like
not
Cool.
my sort of. It's not my sort of music, so I
I'd
didn't
love
really
to
know
have
who
a
it is.
portrait
But Haz,
of
to be
I'm
fair,
Alex.
I know that you like that sort of music, so I could see why that was a thing. Where did you meet him?
This was Oxford. O2 Academy, Oxford.
And he wasn't big, but he was doing the O2 Academy.
Yeah, so he was supporting a band that I really liked at the time.
What was the band?
It was Don Broco. That he was supporting them, and then he finished. He was really good on this set, and I really liked him. But I'd never heard of him before. And then he was waiting at the back, like with his bit of merch and stuff. And I remember we was waiting ages for Don Broco to come on. So I went and spoke to him, and was just chatting for a while. And then he had a drink, and I had a drink, and then we just sat there. chatting.
So you're
True.
telling me you're best friends with Youngblood then?
No.
You've got
How
a
old were
model,
you?
and your best friends were Youngblood. This is great.
No, it
What
was
a
kind of-
show.
It was like 2017.
I know, and all I do is ask Charlton players for shirts with their knobs out, so, you know.
I'd have been like 18, 19.
Oh, okay.
Oh man.
You were old enough to drink then, so that part's
Yeah, I
true.
was definitely,
That,
I was
that
definitely old
part's
enough to
true.
drink.
There you go. Don't really know
Is
what
he-
else to
is he
ask.
as
'cause
nice
I
as
don't-
person as he seems in like interviews and
He
stuff?
was fucking mental, but yeah, he was really
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah. Okay.
He's definitely got ADHD.
Sure.
Like he's all over the
Yeah.
place, but he's class.
I think that might be the coke has.
Nah, yeah, he's just a mental dude, but he's just like so like energetically like I don't know, he's just a nice dude.
Yeah.
But mental.
Okay.
I'll try.
I'm putting in an early prediction that this is true, by the way.
I'm gonna say
I'd
it's a,
back it.
But I
it's
feel
a
like
big
he'd have
fat
mentioned
fib.
that I feel like he'd have mentioned it before.
Yeah.
Like, why
I know
would you
you've
need
met
to
Lewis
hide that?
Capaldi.
Yeah, why would you need to hide that truth? Like, it's not embarrassing. You'd be like, surely that would have come up at some point. We'd have mentioned something. You go, oh, I've met him before.
But to be fair,
Never have.
from what you said, Has listens to that sort of music, but you don't. So it probably has just never come up in
Yeah.
conversation anyway.
True, yeah.
There's a lot of people I've met that you don't know.
Oh,
I'm
sorry.
gonna say it's a fib because half the time I've been in your car, we listen to the kind of the same music, and a Youngblood song must have come on. And if you've met someone, you'd be like, "Oh yeah, I met him."
Yeah, throw in that little flick.
So one
I'm
truth
gonna
and one
say, on the premise that I know, like, yeah, as George said, I don't listen to that at all. So, Has probably I wouldn't care to ask, and Has wouldn't care to tell me. I'm gonna say it's true.
It's a lie.
It's a lie, isn't it?
lie,
We've been
innit?
rumbled. Ah,
We've been
no.
rumbled.
It's true.
It's true.
Oh,
Oh!
Oh, of course it is. Oh, my name's Haz and I need young blood.
Hence why I don't say it.
Who cares?
Yeah, there you go. There's your answer.
I'm bored of the story already. Shut up.
Well, you lost, mate. 2-0, Matt.
Yeah, Matt, you're shit, mate.
You know, I'm glad he was as nice as he seems. Because
He was really nice.
I'm not. I would have hoped he would have been a twat to you.
Fuck you.
Just for the sake of it.
Yeah. Back over to
I
George.
wish I got a
Let's
picture
go.
of him, though. Never got a picture of him.
Yeah, that's true.
Peek from you.
It's a shame. Right, here we go. Oh, I'm going to do a Haz. Which one do I pick? I crashed
lie?
my car into a lamppost trying to show off to a couple of teachers.
Where was this?
St. Leon, while I was doing coaching with Dons.
Ooh. Now I can believe that because Leon, they're all like fresh boys, aren't they? They love it. They love it.
I do love it.
How did you do it? What was you doing in your car to crash?
So it was a morning,
Reversing.
and I've pulled in. I was on my own. I guess for some reason the other two that I usually take weren't coming in, and I see one of my teachers called Jamie, who's like sound guy. I was like, oh, I like him. And then there was another teacher who's like, who at the time was like kind of fit, kind of hot. So you're like, oh, I'll tell you what, I'll pull in here, windows down, listen to some shitty song, pull around the corner, windows like song blaring, they're both laughing, and then like because I'm new to driving, I've got to pull into a space, but like instead of braking, I've just hit the accelerator. So like I've like pulled in smoothly and then just gone vroom, bang, hit this lamppost, and they both turn around like, and I'm like, I just had to try my best to play it off, but there ain't no playing that.
What year was this?
Well, I'd have been 17, 18 at a push, so I guess 2017, 2016, that sort of time.
Yeah. I'm gonna call this a fucking lie, mate.
Was there much damage to your car?
Literally nothing, which I'm.
No,
fortunate
yeah,
about.
because it never
It was only
happened.
a little. It was
I've
only,
been
like,
in your car.
about a foot.
You've had the same car since, haven't you?
No, that
Right.
was the old Corsa. I've got like a black one now.
Oh, okay. I've been in your car with you, and you're a pretty safe driver, I can't lie. I don't know, I don't feel like you're the type of personality to start showing off in your whip.
Yeah.
I
What
don't know.
music did you have on?
I know it's not true.
It was actually
because
Natasha. What's her name? Natasha Bedingfield.
Bedingfield.
Bedingfield. These words
You know
are
that-
unwritten. Which one?
I think it was unwritten because I remember put like.
These words,
So
you
you're trying to
that
pull
come
in
up
with
and
that song to impress a girl?
No.
Absolutely. Well, and the guy.
Natasha.
Come on, I don't leave
Oh,
Jamie
then
out. What a man.
the Natasha Bedingfield's done it for me. I think that's a lie.
Yeah, I'm
I
gonna
know
lie.
it's a lie because I used to see you on the bus all the time when you were like in 2017.
You did, Matt,
I-
until I got a license, and that is true. I did indeed crash
No.
into a lamppost.
Oh my
Fuck
god.
off.
I'm terrible at this.
That's
Natasha
so
Bedingfield
embarrassing.
blaring.
That's so embarrassing.
That's why I'm a safe driver now, Jake. I'm like not having one of
Did
them.
you get a
moments
number?
again.
Yeah,
No, I
did you
didn't.
get-
She
you-
just was
you-
like, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "Yeah."
You didn't secure.
That's a fair
you didn't
response.
Fair enough.
You didn't secure the bag then. That's fair.
I
enough.
definitely did not secure the bag.
No. Poor
No.
bloke.
You
It happens to the best of us, mate. I mean, it doesn't, but
No, it doesn't.
fair
but
enough.
It was
Right.
down bad.
Okay. Are we doing one more each, or are we doing more? What's going on?
We'll do a couple more each. I
Okay,
reckon.
right,
We're
so-
finished with 4.
So, I have met a UK #1 artist,
Who?
Josh Coomera,
When?
Oh, I knew this.
2017.
Don't get
song did he sing?
don't get rumbled. Everyone stay steady. It's true.
2017.
It's the guy that
Yeah, what
sings.
song
Don't
did he
Go.
sing?
Don't go with Wretch 32.
It's
Matt,
true.
stop giving him his fucking.
Yeah,
things.
don't go with
Pat,
Wretch
shut up
32.
because I'll happily just smash your face in right now.
Fam, we're on the same team.
It's true.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm trying
don't-
to say, don't get rumbled. It's true.
that absolute vibe. Don't go with Wretch 32.
Very
as
good
well.
song.
Where did you
Sing
meet
us
him?
a little bit.
I
please.
met him. No, I'm not singing.
Just a
Because
little
then I
bit.
might get signed, and then you'll be jealous.
That's true. Yeah.
I met him in a little pub in Perranporth, which is a little town in Cornwall.
Yeah.
What was you doing down there then? Oh, okay.
Family down there,
It's
and
true.
they own the pub that he was at.
Today.
It's
That's
true.
pretty elite.
It's true. It's true. But no, it's true. It's
How
true.
do you know it's true, Matt?
Because I remember you telling me. I remember him telling me. I'm not trying to sabotage you, am I? Prick.
No,
It's
here's
the
my
same
logic.
Steve said.
He's an
Here's what I'm
imposter.
thinking, right? We back Matt here. We can't look stupid, right? If
Yeah,
Matt
true.
is wrong and he's so adamant that he's right, then he's going to look stupid. So I'm
And
going
you've tried
true.
shaking us off.
Well,
saying
I'm
it was a
getting
lie. You met him at
away.
uni.
I didn't meet him at uni because it was 2000. I didn't start uni then.
Yeah, whatever.
What was his name?
It's true.
Josh Kumra. Kumra.
Nobody now, mind you.
He is. He doesn't have. No, he is. When I met him, he told me he'd
Yeah.
fallen off because he'd done that tune in like 2010.
And you've got a picture
Yeah.
of it
Like-
as well.
And what does he look like? He's got like dark hair and it's like sort of forward, a bit wavy, but not. I don't really. It looks really heavy on top, like really top heavy.
It's a Mason Mount haircut then. Terribly
Um,
done.
And when I met him, he'd done like a little gig there at my uncle's pub, and then it was like after hours, and I was still there, and he was telling me how he'd fallen off and like how he got into massive like sort of like shit with his label, and he fell out with them, and that's why. And he couldn't produce it. Yeah,
It's true.
so-
It's true. Everyone say true.
I'm back
Fine,
on
we'll
that.
say true then.
Yeah.
It is true. It is true.
Told you.
I have a picture of him as well, and I was like,
Yeah.
"Oh shit, do you still have Wretch 32's number?" And he did.
Oh.
Just
So
call
there
him.
you go. I did not call him.
I
no.
would have called
Reg,
it.
can I have your
FaceTime,
shirt, please?
yeah.
Imagine.
I would have
In the
called
toilet.
it.
Imagine. Yeah. But yeah, I have.
Well done,
So
mate.
yeah, you can stuff your young blood. I've met someone who's reached number 1. How's that?
I think Youngblood has, hasn't he?
I don't know. I don't
Right.
listen to that.
Probably has a couple of times.
You might have done.
Who cares?
He had a big
Go on
one
then, Matt. Let's hear your lie.
in his head already,
Okay,
mate.
so,
I like this.
When I was 13, I did a paper round, and one morning, I went to put the It was a big paper, mind you. It was on a Saturday, so.
Oh, George, you did a paper round as well, didn't you?
For 2 whole days, and then I quit.
Well, you know the gig, you know the score, so you can touch it. There you go.
Inside out, have you in mind?
So I basically put in this newspaper into this door,
Good job,
and
that's the
then
job.
along with pushing it through, the door opens, and then it's like 5 o'clock in the morning, pitch black, and all I see is this corridor full of every single paper I've delivered since. And I remember this because it was around the same time, I believe it was Michael Essien that got in trouble. He with the racism with the ref. With the racism with the ref. You remember that?
Okay.
No, I don't.
No, it wasn't.
actually.
It was McKell. It was McKell actually.
John Obi McKell.
And the ref had said something that was in the news, and I'm putting 2 and 2 together. It might be in the same time as Jimmy Savile died, and it all came out. So basically,
What are the correlations between this and you opening a door?
But I'm trying to give you some
newspaper.
background. So basically, it's a huge paper. I've pushed it through, and the door's just
What paper
black
did you deliver?
corridor. Every single paper I've delivered on my round is on the floor. I stop delivering to that house maybe a week later and get told she's dead, so I won't be delivering it.
Bloody hell.
So you saw all these papers and didn't think that...
No,
It
because
didn't clock.
I said the next day. Oh yeah, by the way, I'm not going to say the house, but like number 2 on the list. I don't know. You might want to check. And yeah, it
Mad.
turned out like
And you've never mentioned that before, and that hasn't traumatised you at all.
Well, no, it was very scary. I'd probably told you when we were younger.
And how old was you, Matt?
I've been 13 because that's the age you have to be when you're
And what
When you're-
newspaper was it?
But
I can't remember. No, you could get the advertiser or anything really. It depends what you want. You put a subscription in.
What? But how? So Jimmy Savile, how long's he been dead? I swear it was. I don't. I feel like
Look,
from me, if it
I
was like
can't
when we were
remember.
13,
I really like the only thing I remember.
With-
I remember 2 papers that like the big news that came out. I remember Jimmy Savile, and then the whole racism with the ref, and it being either Mikel or some kind of Chelsea player.
So when this door opened, would you just close it again?
Yeah. Bro, I'm not about to go in.
No, I didn't say you were going in, but like, short. I just, yeah, I don't know, why would the door be? Why would the door have opened for that one? I know it was a bigger newspaper, but why? If it was if it was like that easy to open, surely like in that time you've been delivering all them papers, the wind would have blown it open.
No, because it was like. Basically, it was shut, but it wasn't. It was like one of those plastic doors. You know, it's like
I'm
maybe
trying to put these
allotments.
stories together. So what year was this?
Right, so it would have been.
If he was 13, and we're
13.
born in if we're born in 99, 2012, isn't it?
Yeah.
2012, 2013, something like that.
So yeah, I've gone in. I pushed a big paper. I pushed it in. Sometimes you had to, because it was all wrapped into one to make it easier.
Bang it, right.
Pushed it in. The door's like gone, so you got like the door. Here's the newspaper sticking out of it. You're like literally pushing the door with the newspaper, and then like
Get
all
in,
over
you
it.
slag.
All these newspapers like just lying on the floor, and I was like, I remember that one, yeah, or that one. I mean, to be honest, I didn't know. I didn't find out she died, but she no longer had a subscription with us and stuff like that, and yeah, like.
I'm
opening my door.
I'm gonna say a lie because it sounds true. It does sound true, but I just feel like you'd have told us, and you definitely
Probably
didn't.
did.
You definitely didn't.
I feel like it's a mixture of lies and truths.
It can't be. It's
But I'm
either
gonna say
one or
true
the other,
anyway.
isn't it?
Oh,
Spackhead.
God.
I'm gonna say a lie because I just feel like at school you'd have told us, like when we were all them mongs sitting around the Jubilee table, you definitely would have said something. Wouldn't he,
you know
George?
what?
He would have said
Yeah,
something.
I'm going to back that. I think I'm going to go lie as well. It's true, isn't it?
Haz, what are you saying?
I said true.
Yes, it's true, man. It's true. I'll never.
Why
forget
didn't you
that.
ever say anything?
I probably did. Well,
That's a bit weird that you never said anything though.
I know.
well,
He just kept
you
it to
say
himself.
you're traumatised by it. Yeah, for a fair bit.
The
Quit my
Essien thing
paper
and
out
Jimmy
in a couple
Savile
of weeks.
thing.
Did the house smell?
And also, Jimmy Savile died in 2011. So
Yeah, and then the Mikel thing was 2012.
Yeah, well, I would have been 2000. It would have been 2012.
true.
Yeah, so he was
So
on about,
then the
like, Jimmy
paedophilia
Savile
stuff might have
allegations.
come-
would
yeah,
have been
but-
the same. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
fair play. There
But
you
yeah,
go.
the
fair
house.
So
I
the stories worked
I didn't
out.
cut her out the house long enough. But all I remember, I wouldn't have thought anything different of it, other than the fact that every single paper I fucking had delivered was just laying on the floor. It's probably like a pile of like that.
Mad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not nice.
Because you
Okay,
think
well-
how crazy. I'm just gonna say, because on Saturdays you got like the TV guide as well. If that was just a normal day and I put like the advertiser through, you'd never have known.
Mad.
No.
Okay, fair play. George, on to you, sir.
I thought, is it me? I thought it was Haz. After.
It's me, innit? Yeah, I'll go next.
Unfortunately.
Matt. Right. I once dropped an apple core out the bus window, and it landed on a baby and its mum.
Was it moving?
It's a big apple core.
The what? The bus?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it landed. So you just dropped it, and it
Yeah. So I threw it out the window,
and it hit back.
and I looked, and then there was a woman pushing like the pram, whatever you want to call it. I was about to say wheelchair, pram, and it hit her and then hit the baby.
Double. Decent. Good shot.
Double points.
Yeah.
Where were you going on this bus?
It was coming home from school, so it was actually going past Broughton Park. Is where it would have gone past.
Oh, along that road. Buses
Oh, I
go
could
along
see
that
that.
road.
Are you sure?
Yeah, because we used to
Hey.
go from Buckingham to Royal Latin, then come up past Sainsbury's, straight over basically up that road from Broughton, and then right.
Do you mean Shandos? Because
No,
Bourton Park's
Broughton.
near our old primary
Nah,
school.
Broughton.
you've
Broughton's
heard
the
of
one with like the
Steve
otters, isn't it?
Yeah, but
Otters.
Yeah, Broughton. Yeah,
I walked home a lot of times. I don't remember seeing a school bus go past me.
near the cricket field, right?
Yeah.
yeah, but I never saw
We'd drive
buses
past
go
the
down
cricket
that
field
way.
every day.
Wait, did you used to take like a local? Was it like one of those small
you did.
buses or
It was
double
my
decker?
school bus. It was the school bus 927.
What time did it leave? Like on average,
What?
the school
I
bus.
don't fucking know.
If you
I'm just thinking is if I'd be walking,
Well, we used
like
to
maybe it
we
left
used to leave.
before I got there.
We used to get the bus at Royal Latin because we used to walk down to Royal Latin because they finished later than us, didn't they?
Yeah.
And then we used to just get on the bus there. So it must have been about what? I honestly don't know. I honestly never thought about times. But yeah, it was just a woman walking her pram past. Not the entrance where you walk into the park and then you've got that kind of like I don't know what it is. Is it a preschool or something?
Yeah.
Up a bit further.
yeah,
She was walking up there, and then I only realised she was there after I threw the thing out the window.
Nightmare.
That's a lie, mate.
so
was a bit-
if you only knew it after you thrown it out the window, how did you know it hit her? Because surely you'd have been going at a
Because I
speed.
looked after I threw it out.
But
You'd
you'd have
see
been
it, to be
going at a
fair.
speed where I don't
That's a
know.
bus.
It's another
And
one
we
of them
we used to
shit
sit at the
ones,
back.
isn't it? It's shit.
Mate, you love hitting people on the head with stuff. You're lethal.
I know. I've got a thing
Yeah.
for it.
Mm.
I was a
Yeah.
fucking twat at school,
I'm
apparently.
I'm gonna say
I'm gonna say lie. I've seen you throw. It's not very impressive, so.
I mean, all I did was drop it out the window.
Yeah, that's just a little flip.
Okay, do perfect.
Dude, perfect.
Nah, it's a lie for me, mate. It's a lie for me.
Alright.
same.
True. I'm going true.
Same lie.
So I got 2 lies and a truth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a lie.
Yeah. I fucking knew
Did you
it.
even drive past cricket club?
Yeah, that was
Okay.
actually our route.
Okay. Yeah.
That wasn't a lie.
It just seemed odd. It just seemed really odd.
Someone I know did actually do that.
Oh, okay, fair play. It just
Oh.
weren't you.
Oh, are you taking the
wasn't me.
story then?
Well, I took the
Well,
story
someone
off
else
Ash.
done that.
Yeah, I took
Yeah.
the story off Ash. Right. Over to you, George.
Okie dokie. I avoided a fight by telling the guy I was blind in one eye.
When?
This was literally last year when we were playing 6-a-side against Unilot. The guy, like, because he was faster than me, and they put me
Yeah,
centre back because
Mate,
Do you
you
clip
don't,
it?
have,
Is that-
you
do you
don't
clip
have to
it?
justify it. Every single time
Mate.
we played the uni lot, I have been
I had to
close
grab
to
him.
a
Callum Bryn have
rumble.
got in a fight.
Callum Bryn
They
loves it.
love it.
You'd be like
Nightmare.
scoring, and you go up to her, go yes, and they're like, come on.
yeah, they feel like want to
They
fight.
on,
did
man,
love. They took it. They take it so seriously. The uni
They
lot.
were like 8-2 up
I
against
remember.
us.
I remember. One of them ran past me, and I literally clipped his ankles the slightest bit. Man, he was not
It's
impressed.
that one
Get
player
mad.
that goes, hey!
Yeah, they
And the
love
ref's
a
like,
fight.
Yeah, they lose that.
Yeah,
doesn't
they
regret
love a
it,
fight.
does
To
he?
be honest, I don't even want to ask you any more questions because they fucking love it.
They do.
They
They're
do
probably
love a
watching
scrap,
this
they'll
like
work for a
this.
scrap. Yeah, they're getting ready.
They take it like it's the World Cup final, man.
They do.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, I didn't want to fight.
I love
him.
it.
He was a big
8-2 up.
boy.
They score another sweaty, and they're like, they pick up the
They
ball.
start
put it
whipping
down.
out like toxic FIFA celebrations all together, and you're
Yeah,
like,
they
oh
pick up
mate.
Was it
the
the
ball.
manager you had a fight with?
Was it a
Does that
player
matter?
or a manager you had a fight with?
Yeah, was it the manager, the one that goes, you got 2 options, attack and defend?
He got the
I
gloves
think-
on, didn't he?
I think it's true. I don't even have to ask questions. They get so
I think it's true, mate.
They get
this was true.
they get so competitive for
Yeah,
literally
it's like
no
I said,
reason.
8-2,
You don't
8-2
even-
up.
In
they'll
the 6
score.
sides, you don't even win anything. The 6 side we do,
Yeah.
you don't win anything. Like
You
I
do.
and they
think
love
we've
it.
all had it. Every time we've played them, there's been
Something.
a fight nearly
Altercation
happened. Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah,
I'm
literally-
backing it.
Yeah, it's 100% true. But just to flex, we won the game 3-2. So
You won the game. Jeez.
Won the game 3-2.
all
I
right.
just want to say, they scored,
They
and I
lost
was
to a
like,
blind
yeah,
guy.
pass us the fucking ball, fuck's sakes, and they were
Carried by
like,
Bruni.
are you mad? Do you know who I am? Are you fucking want to do this? And I was like, Yeah, okay. He's like, guy, this tool. And when he came up to me and shook his hand and said sorry at the end, and I was like, yeah.
Bless him.
Yeah, you thought you were sick.
I did, to be fair. I did.
Right, are we doing
That's
one
too
more
easy,
each?
that.
Let's do one more. Let's do one more each, but let's try and do these as like kind of quick fire ones.
Okay.
Lie.
It's like a couple of questions.
I got so paranoid. I got so paranoid at the Go Ape that that the emergency services had to be called to take me down from one of the trees. You know, the Go Apes in the trees.
That's a lie.
Where
I
was it?
don't even think
Wendover Woods.
Matt, you went NCS with it. Not NCS, PGL with him. What was that? Was he up on the big thing?
I didn't do the abseiling or the rock climbing because I shit myself because of heights.
How old was
Jake,
you?
I think I was in your PGL group, you know.
Yeah, and I shit myself. I didn't do any of the abseiling. Wendover Woods.
Yeah.
Wendover Woods, I was 8, and then PGL was 10. So I thought I'd try and conquer my fear of heights.
Look at you with the old fucking Sherlock Holmes computing shit. You're looking.
Just to clarify, I've always been so paranoid of heights, even to the point where I once cried going down the massive escalators in the tube with my dad because I hated heights. I looked at the top and just froze, and my dad was like, "Get down there." Yeah, literally. I was like,
"Get that fucking cooker on."
Being up in the tree, I thought, "Oh, well, I've got a harness." I was there with my mum and my little cousins, and I was like, and my uncle, and I was like, oh, it's gonna be fun. We got up in the trees, and I fucking shit myself. I went over the edge, and I was like, just held up against the side.
I swear you love roller coasters, though.
I didn't. In fact, I've only just started getting over the fear of heights because and I hated roller coasters so much, and this will be proven. I went to Chloe Daly's birthday party when I was like 12, and all the cool girls were there, and I didn't go on any roller coasters, and I literally spent the whole day just sat on the side because I hated them. And last year when I went for my birthday to the theme park with Matt, was the first time I'd ever been on roller coasters ever. I conquered my fears. I conquered my fears of them.
What are you like in a plane then? Are you good with like that?
Oh, planes don't bother me because you don't look out the window. You just look forward. I look forward. Yeah.
Flying.
It's that fear. It's that fear of falling. It gives me sweaty palms. Even if I cannot watch videos of people doing parkour and jumping over high. I'm getting sweaty fingers talking about it now.
I just don't get the emergency service bit. That's the bit that I'm like.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it's. I'm not gonna.
The firefighters had to literally get me down. Like, they had to call the firefighters because I would not get down. I was stuck to. I had literal, like, my fingers were like that up against the tree because I shat.
Lie.
Nah, lie. Bollocks.
I'm saying true.
Bollocks.
It's a lie, complete lie.
Knew it.
I'm shit at this.
I do have a really bad fear of heights, but that's complete.
Yeah,
bollocks.
I could imagine that. It was the fire service.
I've been on a Go Ape, even though I've got a fear of heights, and they don't bother me because you got a harness.
I don't even think there's a Go Ape at Wendover Woods.
There is because I went to that one. So
it's a shut
Rumble.
Yeah, it's a shut, Matt. Maybe you shouldn't think about that. Yeah.
I'm not even
Go on, Matt. Quick one on you.
So basically, my last one is I was playing basketball, and when I used to play for my team in Shenley, there was this guy that I didn't like, and I was like, oh yeah, this basketball player's got all these stats, and he was like, no, they haven't, which he hadn't. But I was so like into this player, he was the best. I had his jersey, and all that lot. I went on Wikipedia and edited that he was like the all-time. Not all time, but like the highest scorer that season. And like,
can I guess the player?
Record. You can.
Can I guess the player? Carmelo Anthony.
It is, yeah.
And I know this because you've got a Carmelo Anthony Knicks shirt.
Yeah.
And you are a bit of a neek, and I wouldn't put it past you to do that. I wouldn't put it past you to do that.
I just had these rivalries at basketball, and he was like, oh, why did it matter? I was like, yeah, but because I was in my jersey, he was like, oh yeah, Carmelo can't do this. And I was like, yes, he can. Got home on my iPad.
Yeah, do you know what? If we're doing quick fire, I'm just gonna say true. I feel like you would do it.
But that's shit with computers and that.
Yeah. No, it's not
it
that.
Is,
it's
but
not
it don't
that
take
hard.
a genius. Matt,
hard.
how do you edit on Wikipedia?
I can't remember. It was ages ago.
Ah!
Mate, this is the guy that said he couldn't fucking get a link on Facebook.
Oh, yeah, actually, I'm changing.
Yeah.
That's false. If you don't know how to edit now, it's like riding a bike. You just do it once. I've never edited on Wikipedia, and I know how to do it. I've never edited on Wikipedia, and I know how to do it.
I reckon you had this argument with this guy about stats, but I don't think you changed anything. I think it's a lie.
Yeah.
I think it's a lie.
It's true.
Fuck
It's
off.
not. It's not. It's not.
No, I was going to say,
It's a lie.
if you
Lewis
don't know
Willett
how
gave
to
me
edit...
that.
If you don't know how
I said
to
to
edit
Lewis
on
Willett, I
Wikipedia-
said that you wouldn't believe me because you know I'm terrible at tech. And he was like, but it's easy. I went, they already know. They already know.
Lewis,
He was,
come on.
That how to edit on Wikipedia question got him out
That's
there.
really good.
Yeah.
Well done.
I've never edited on there, but I know it's just as simple as like logging in, isn't it?
You literally
You
just
just
press
have to
edit,
log in.
and some will
Yeah.
let you, some won't.
I was going to say that as well. Oh, you just press edit. I said that he wouldn't believe it. I said, give me another one. And he was like, no, you have to try and
He's let you down.
convince them.
So Lewis Willett, Matt's coming for you. We're having
Yeah,
hosting
that's
a charity boxing match, and he's coming for you.
Yep.
Who do you reckon? I reckon Lewis caved you in, mate. To be honest.
I
He's a
reckon
big
Lewis
boy.
does you in.
Caves me in.
Yeah,
I've got
I
the
reckon he does
experience.
you
You know I've
We've
got a
seen that
jaw.
fight.
The
That's the thing.
experience, you're 0-0-1, boy.
Yeah, but
You're like
it's
Logan
like
Paul.
9
You can
o'clock.
fight
If you
him.
put it at like 5 o'clock, I'd be alright. 9 o'clock. No one wants to fight.
Oh, okay. Sorry, yeah, my mistake. Time. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I've got
who's
the
next?
jaw.
Has quick fire.
I'll go
Quick
next.
fire.
I once accidentally cracked my little sister's head open by pushing her into a dried up pond.
Sibling
Sounds
rivalries
horrible.
are fierce. To be fair, I've pushed Jamie off like a climbing frame, and he broke his arm, and that was just out of
Wow.
pure spite.
I
So-
kicked my brother off a trampoline and he went flying. Actually,
Yeah,
like,
sibling
right.
rivalries are dangerous.
I've got to admit though, this was a pure accident.
Oh, mine was I didn't mean to break his arm. I just meant
Mine
to seriously
wasn't.
injure him.
I went to send
know
him
what
to
I
the
mean, like-
shops.
How didn't you know the pond was dried up? Like, what made it not obvious? that
Yeah.
the
We
pond
did.
was
We this was in our garden, so we was doing
Oh, I see.
renovations in our garden, and we was, my dad was off doing something in the back of the garden. I was with my granddad, and then I kind of turned. We was all standing around the pond area,
Yeah.
and then she just fell in. Like I kind of knocked her, she fell in, and then smacked her head on a rock.
I don't even
She
think you have a
just-
pond.
You
So I
just
think
said
that's a
she
lie.
just fell in, but you said you pushed her at the start.
Yeah,
It's
she fell-
like
I
it's
knocked
like
her,
Toy
she fell in.
Story. You know when Woody pushes Buzz. Get it?
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I don't even
Yeah.
think you have a pond. I think you're a huge liar. And if it's
Do that
true, then I would have. That's cause for concern. You sound.
I'm
like
gonna
it.
say true, just because. Yeah, sibling rivalries, mate.
Yeah. I'm back
Does
in Jake.
happen.
I'm going true. 100%.
Shit happens. Sibling rivalries.
Right, Matt. I do have a pond.
Don't care.
Oh.
But it is a lie. But it is a
Do
lie.
have a pond, but it's a lie.
Ah.
We should have known from the fell in
It's
bit.
partly true though. She did fall in, but I just didn't touch her, and then I got the
Oh.
blame for it.
You got the blame for
I
it.
got the blame. Oh,
Yeah.
nightmare.
When my
Mad.
granddad was meant to be looking after us,
Mad.
and she just fell in and smacked her head.
Oh.
Did she
Oh,
not
my
say
dad put metal
it's
on
not
me.
his fault?
She was young. She was like 4 or 5.
Hmm.
She
She's
was
not
young-
allowed
she
to
was
talk.
young. Not when she's fucking crying and like.
You know how
what's
kids are when
going
they
on.
cry, they go.
Yeah. Proper like build up.
Yeah.
They're drinking, it's like.
Yeah, and it.
Yeah.
It's like slow down.
All right, George.
There'll be a
to round
Netflix
off,
documentary about that.
to round off the ep, bro. Let's go. Last one.
I was once knocked unconscious by a baby goat at the farm.
How old was
Is that them petting farms you can go to?
Yeah.
And which one
I
was
like-
it?
I couldn't tell you, mate. I was 4 or 5, and we went for someone's birthday. Might have even been mine. Mine's in summer. Would make sense. But like, I was, from what I understand, petting this goat, and like, I was loving it. But then another goat wasn't too keen on the fact that I was petting this goat, and they were like, "Nah, mate, have that."
I
You know
used
you
to go
actually
to a
shouldn't
pet.
really be
I
petting
used,
them. You can feed
I used to
them, but
go
you
to one of
shouldn't
them
pet
pet. I went to one of them petting farms in near, like down the other side of Aylesbury with my nan and granddad. Just to go there all the time. And to be fair, did get a bit lethal when you got the bag of seed out.
Yeah,
Oh, mate,
They
they
fucking
do.
loved it.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
loved it.
They do love it.
But
They
They do. It's confirmed.
Did you get done in though? Yeah.
I'm gonna say a lie because I just think
I'd love, George. I want to say true just because I just want it to be true that you got done in by a goat.
Got done in by a baby goat.
Yeah.
It's
A baby
a
goat. Oh,
lie.
that changes
Oh.
everything. Oh no, I was gonna say it. No, it's fine. It's a lie. With a baby
I thought
goat,
you
I was
made your
literally about to
mind
say
George
no.
was lucky there.
I was gonna say that changes everything with a baby goat because they're really small. Oh, okay, no, fair enough. I was gonna say it was a lie after you
got
said
him
baby
before.
goat. Yeah, you did.
So who
Class.
wins the Easter egg, Jake?
I counted score, and the winner is me, so I get to keep it. Thank you all for watching.
result, mate.
Thank you all. It's funny how things work out, isn't it?
Crazy.
Yeah. So I will be enjoying that Easter egg. Sucks to be you guys.
It really
Right.
does.
Yeah.
Well,
George, thank you for coming.
on our pod.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me. It was great fun. Had a great
Yeah,
time.
I'm sure we'll
Get you
have.
on again.
I'm
It's
been
sure we'll
brilliant.
have you back.
Hope so.
Yeah, definitely.
Cool.
Oh, cheers, Jake, for the game.
Yeah, you're
well
welcome.
done, mate.
I just want to say, quick
God,
notice
here we
next
go.
week,
Here we
lads. We shall be trying our first ever in-house podcast session, and we've got a Beltura video for you next week. So, everyone that's listening, lads and ladies, please tune into that one because it's going to be amazing. And
And the
it might
people
work, might not.
who don't always tune in. Thank you.
Yeah, do
Okay,
it.
cool.
Well ended. Right.
Yeah. Thank you.
See you later, everyone.
All right. Bye.
Laters.